Hello YouTube, this is a short video giving you an overview of the Cyborg X Fly 5 joystick. As you can see, this is a joystick. The reason I bought this was because I was looking for a new one after my very old joystick stopped working. So here's a new one. Very happy with it so far. I've only been using it for about 2 days, but my old one wouldn't work on my Mac, and I think it's just generally too old to work anyway. So the good thing about the Cyborg joystick here is that it's actually MacBook or Mac compatible, I should say, even though it doesn't say that on the box. Here's the box. It just says it's compatible for Windows 7 XP and Vista, but however it is USB, and usually if it's a plug and play device it will work on the Mac, but there are people who say that it doesn't, but it does, and I use it. Quite a nice feature actually is the throttle. You can have it as individual levers like this, so you can have one of them to be throttle and the other as mixture, or you can do left engine, right engine, whatever you prefer really, and if you lock them together they then work as one mechanism, which is quite a nice feature. In terms of its size, I mean, you can just compare it next to the laptop, so it's quite big, but it's also quite light. One of the main disadvantages that I've read about this joystick online is that when you're moving it forward, the base tends to come off the surface like this, but really that only happens if you're if you're pushing it quite lightly, and it will do that. But when you've got your hand rested on this here, you've got a bit of force going down whilst you're moving it, and actually that doesn't really happen, so it's not really a problem. I know people have complained about that, but in my experience that really doesn't happen. For storage purposes, you can actually do that with the base, so it all goes in, and actually this main joystick component will actually disassemble via this. If you just screw this off, it will actually come off. I'm not going to do that now because I've actually put it on quite tightly and I can't be bothered to take it off, but believe me, it is quite easy to take off and put back on. Once you get it in the box, it's actually not assembled, you'll have to assemble it yourself. But this base, is quite cool. It's quite sturdy, so you're moving it around, it provides support. It's got a trigger here and a very nice blue light there. So don't want to bore you too much. I guess I'll get straight to the flight simulation, show you how everything interacts. Yeah, okay, so I guess we'll start off with you've got your usual rudder controls by twisting it like that, as you would expect. So you got your yaw movement, and everything else is really how you'd imagine a joystick to be. So, but from my I bought this 2 days ago, and so far it's been quite a joy to use, I would say. I mean, the throttle thing is really cool. You can really see how that would affect your gaming experience by having something like this where you just use them together. You can configure them any way you want, so even all the buttons on the joystick, you can configure it any way you'd like. It's really up to you, but all in all, it's a very good joystick. I don't really want to make this a very long video, but I hope I've just at least given you a better picture of what the joystick is like, its size, and its compatibility. So thank you for watching. If you'd like me to make any other videos, this is just actually my first one, so if you would like, I can even show you what X-Plane's like. I don't really intend on making videos, to be honest. I just wanted to give you an overview of the joystick, so hopefully I've done that successfully. Obviously you can ask me any questions if you're thinking about buying it, but I would say for its price point it's a very good joystick, especially with the throttle mechanism, and it just looks really cool. So thank you for watching, and hopefully you can ask me any questions, and I'll be happy to respond.